Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. Guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. Man, it's a great Friday. Hope that you all have had an amazing week. Thank you all so much for allowing me just to pop on in just for a few minutes so that we can get this thing started. Guys, listen, it is Valentine's Day weekend. It's also my birthday weekend. So we are still celebrating my birthday. I had a really good time yesterday, and I plan on celebrating, doing a few things more this week. And then we'll end it off next week with a party that my family and I were throwing because my siblings, we are all, listen, let me tell y'all something. My siblings is five of us. We're seven of us all together, but they're the first five of us. We are all born in February. So my mom was definitely getting it in for 5 years straight because she got five people born in February. So we are getting it in. But listen, guys, this is not only my birthday weekend, but it's Valentine's Day. Oh, yes, Valentine's Day. Now, what do you all think? Is Valentine's Day, is it essential or is it overrated? Now, this is not to take a dig on anybody. Listen, married, relationships, single, dating. Let's really just talk about Valentine's and what do we expect? First of all, do you all celebrate Valentine's Day? Because I know a lot of people, they say, listen, I don't need a day on the calendar to tell you how I feel about you or to show you how I feel about you. I don't need a calendar to tell me that. I don't need a Hallmark holiday to tell me that. All right, do you fall on that side of the fence? Or are you a person that you are really, 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 really big on the holidays? Are you really big on Valentine's Day? And are you one of those people that will really literally get upset if you ladies, if your dude does not get you anything for Valentine's Day? Are you the type of woman that gets upset about something like that because he chose not to get you something for Valentine's Day? Or are you one of those men that say, you know what, listen, I don't do Valentine's Day. I mean, it's overrated. It's a commercialized holiday. It's a pagan holiday. I don't do pagan holidays. I don't do pagan this. I don't do pagan that. Whatever side of the fence you fall on, it's cool. But here's the thing. Why some people love Valentine's Day? Because a lot of people, let's be honest, that's the only day that, people feel like, oh, you should stop what you're doing and make you, feel special, go out of your way to buy the teddy bears and the chocolates and the things of that nature. But if we're being honest, shouldn't Valentine's Day be every day? Shouldn't you be made to feel special every day? Do you have to wait for February 14th in order to show that you love and appreciate your mate or your spouse, your woman, your man? Do you have to wait until Valentine's Day to do that? I think a lot of people, we get caught up because it's so commercialized. A lot of us, we get caught up because guess what? We really not doing the work all through the year. But if we start taking the time and you know what, listen, just bringing her flowers just because, just running him a bath just because, just taking her out just because, if we start doing things and treating each other special and doing, listen, what your love language says is special. Because again, I could be mentioning some things that doesn't necessarily tap into your loved one's love language. So for Valentine's Day, and not even waiting to this day, let's start tapping into love languages. Jay, what is a love language? A love language is how you receive love. Because we all receive love in different ways. So it's different things that will make you feel like you're loved. I'll give you an example of a few of the love languages. Time is a love language. Communication is a love language. Acts of service is a love language. Verbal affirmations is a love language. I think there are a few more, but those are the top ones. So when you're talking about acts of service being your love language, okay, well, that means that you enjoy when people do things for you. That's how you feel special. That's how you feel loved. Another person may be time. If you spend time with that person, that's their love. Listen, baby, you got them. You've tapped into what makes them feel special. So when we are in relationships and we're married, we got to make sure that we're loving people the way that they can receive it and not loving people the way we want to be loved. Because again, the way you want to be loved may differ from the way that your man or your woman wants to be loved. So we got to start tapping into what each other needs. We live in a day and time where it's all about me. If he ain't doing this, if she ain't doing, wait. I thought a relationship was two people. We get caught up a lot. Like this is it's a division. There is an attack on relationships. There is an attack on love. And we have to do our part to make sure that it doesn't come through and destroy what we're trying to build. When you're in a relationship or you're married, it's about both of y'all. Both of y'all. Y'all should be so solid that nobody can come, nothing can come between us. So just like you want to be feel special and you want to be taken care of, your man does too. Let's not wait for Hallmark holidays. Let's not wait for Valentine's Day and Sweetest Day. You want to be, listen, I want to be loved on every day. I want to be made to feel special every day. And that does not mean that, you know what, you got to get a gift. You got to buy me something. You got to take me somewhere in order for me to feel loved. Again, because that's not for me, that's not my love language. If you talking to me, you got me. Oh, we spending some quality time. Oh my God. Listen, bingo, you have hit the jackpot. Gifts are okay. I mean, who doesn't like gifts? But gifts don't do it for me. Here's why gifts don't do it for me, because you can send me all of the gifts and you still not be present. Means nothing. Why I would accept it and appreciate it, but I would appreciate you more, because time is one thing that we cannot put a price tag on. We can't get back our time. So when a person is investing and spending that time with you, to me, that takes things to the next level. But again, you got to love on people in a way that it connects with them. You got to know what makes your man feel special. You got to know what makes your woman feel special. And it does not happen on Valentine's Day. This has to be done way before Valentine's Day. This should be done every day. Work should be being put in every day so that you both can know what you mean to each other. A lot of people don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and that's cool. I can respect that. But if you're one that don't celebrate Valentine's Day, and listen, to me, I can take a leave Valentine's Day. Like, I don't need to celebrate Valentine's Day. It's been plenty of times that I've been in relationships that we did not celebrate Valentine's Day. And why was that? Because we were always doing special things for each other just because. So when Valentine's Day rolled around, we're like, it doesn't matter, because I know that we don't have to wait till February 14th for him to show me I mean something to him, or vice versa. A lot of times we've gotten to the point where we're like, okay, well, Valentine's Day is for the women and Sweetest Day is for the men. I'm not sure where that separation came in at, but okay. But some people do absolutely too much when it comes to Valentine's Day. Listen, we got to start giving people a little grace. Do not, and I repeat, please do not tear up your home because you didn't get anything for Valentine's Day. I will say that again. Do not tear up your home because of Valentine's Day. Do not, do not tear up your home. Absolutely. Oh, he didn't get me nothing. Oh, he's starting to argue with me. He don't want to be around me. He don't want to this. He don't want to. Oh, please do not, do not tear up your home over a fictitious holiday that was not even, it is not even centered around love. It's not even centered around love. So, why do we put so much emphasis on Valentine's Day? A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on Valentine's Day again because they are not doing the work throughout the year. They're not making each other feel special throughout the year. So now you're banking on Valentine's Day. We're going to go out, we're going to spend all of this money, and we're going to get these hotel rooms and buy these expensive, lavish things for this one day. This one day. What happens on February 15th and the 16th? What happened on the 13th? Like, what are you doing in between all of that time? What are you doing to be consistent and to keep that vibe and to keep that love and to keep that energy? What are you doing to keep that strong? Like, relationships, love, and romance cannot survive off of only being celebrated on one day of the year or recognized on one day out of the year. It cannot, a healthy relationship, a healthy marriage cannot survive that. It literally cannot survive only on one day. It can't. So we got to start doing the work and just showing up for each other every day. So if tomorrow you don't get anything for Valentine's Day, you won't be sitting around here walking around with a stank attitude at him, mad at him because he didn't get you anything for Valentine's Day. You know why? Because you guys celebrate each other randomly throughout the year and you don't need to wait for one day. And a lot of people, again, don't believe in the celebration of Valentine's Day. Now, I will say this. If you don't believe in these holidays and stuff like that, to me, I think that those things kind of should be expressed up front because some people really get into holidays and they take holidays to heart. They take it like, man, if and people really get offended. Like, if you don't celebrate them or remember Valentine's Day or Sweetest Day, like, people literally tear up their relationships and tear up their homes because you didn't get a box of candy or a box of overpriced candy, or you didn't get a dozen of overpriced roses. Like, people are literally tearing up their relationships because of Valentine's Day. So I ask you, is Valentine's Day, is it essential or is it overrated? And the answer is, for this this day and time that we're living in, Valentine's Day is very, very overrated. Very overrated. It's like you have everybody is in competition, especially with social media. Everything is posted. And so now you have, it's like, for me, I believe it's doing more harm than it is it's doing good, because you may have this person that did not have all that money to go get a $500 a night hotel room and put all the money and the rose petals on the bed and go do all this stuff. So now you have this hardworking dude that just was able to, you know, get a nice dozen of roses and a nice box of chocolates. And he's like, man, I'm going to take you out to a nice little dinner or whatever. But see, he get on social media, she get on social media, that'll have you feeling like what you're doing is not enough, because you see all the grand things that people are doing. Well, I want to say this: just because it's grand don't mean it's real. Just because it's grand don't mean it's good. Because baby, it's easy for people that got money. It's easy for a brother to spend some money and not have to spend no time with you. It's easy for a brother to go out and get a hotel room and do something for one day, and the next day you can't find him. It's easy for people to do that. But to build and have a solid rapport and a solid, healthy relationship, that comes way before February 14th. So what I would like for us to focus on and start doing is, let's start building that healthy relationship. Let's start building that. Let's start putting that time in together before Valentine's Day. Let's not even listen. Let Valentine's Day be a bonus. If you decide to celebrate it, let it be a bonus. Don't let Valentine's Day be the main course. Valentine's Day should be like, okay, you know what? We're going to celebrate Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day and celebrating Valentine's Day should be optional. It should not be a requirement. It should not be the end all be all for your relationship. It should not be the end all be all for your marriage. It shouldn't be. That stuff should already be solid before Valentine's Day. Now, listen, you all, if I slip up and say Thanksgiving, don't worry about it, because I've been thinking about pies and cakes all day. So if I say Thanksgiving, charge it to my head, not to my heart. But we should already have healthy expectations set in our relationship, and it should not be centered around Valentine's Day. And more importantly, it should not be centered around what you get or what you don't get. The things that we should be focusing on, what we get, is the love. Man, you got that partner, that confidant, that person that's going your person that's going to have your back through good and bad, thick and thin, up and down. That's what you got. You making him feel special. He's making you feel special. He's holding it down for you. You're holding it down for him. In a relationship, no role, his role, he's not more important than she is. You both matter. And you have to treat each other that way. Because if we look at social media, and if we pay attention to what social media is saying, social media will have you thinking that the relationships and marriages, it's all about if she's happy. Oh, well, what does she expect? And what does she want? And it's that's not the truth. That's not the truth. The only way it's going to always be about her, or the only way it's going to always be about him, is when they are single. When you single, baby, it's all about you. All about you. Because there's nobody else's feelings that you have to consider. But when you get married or you're in a relationship, now it's not about self anymore, because now you've chosen to care and put somebody else a lot of times before you. So if you're married, especially if you're married, his happiness should come before yours. If we doing this right, if we're talking about like the real putting that real work in and that real relationship and that real love, then that's how it looks. But again, everybody's relationship And everybody's marriage looks differently. So I'll add this, whatever works for you, because I don't believe that there is a one size fit all rule when it comes to relationships and marriage and love. It's not. You have to do what works for you. He has to do what works for him. You got to do what works for your household. But what I do know is tearing your house up because you didn't get something for Valentine's Day, that's crazy work right there. That's crazy work. But you can bet your bottom dollar. You can grab your popcorn and tomorrow you're going to wake up, you're going to log into these social media sites and you're going to see folks doing the entire clown because they didn't get something for Valentine's Day or they didn't get what they thought that they were should have gotten or what they expected. What in the world do this man got to go and buy you a $1,500 purse or $2,500 for what? For what? Valentine for what? This is not even a real holiday. It's really not. If people really did their research on what Valentine's Day is, you would not be so quick to run out there and say happy Valentine's Day. If a lot of people really knew the true origin of Valentine's Day, they would not make the type of fuss that they really do about Valentine's Day. Again, I don't have a problem with Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I enjoy it. However, it's in its place. I could go with or without it. If I celebrate it, that's fine. If I don't, that's fine as well. No love will be lost. I'm not walking around here with an attitude looking at him like, yeah, okay. Yeah, he think it's all good. He ain't give me nothing for Valentine's Day. Okay, watch. I'm gonna show him. I wish he would think he gonna touch me. I wish he would think. Why? For what? Valentine, you gonna do all that. You gonna sow all of that drama and all of that discord in your home because you didn't get something for Valentine's Day. Crazy works. Crazy works. Again, I'm not saying not to support Valentine's Day. I'm not saying to not enjoy it, not in celebrating it. What I'm saying is, let's be realistic. Let's have some realistic expectations and let's not put so much value, though. Let's not put so much value in celebrating Valentine's Day when we should be putting that value into celebrating each other every day or at least often. We're doing nice things for each other. So when Valentine's Day does come up, and if we choose not to celebrate it, you don't feel slighted. I don't feel slighted because we're taking care of each other. We're loving on each other throughout the year. I'm making sure that you know that you my person. I'm making sure that you okay. You're making sure that I know that I'm your person and that I'm okay and we're okay. And that's what we're supposed to do. It's about both of us. Both of us. My happiness cannot trump his happiness because if my happiness is here and his is here, Houston, we have a problem. If his happiness is here and yours is here, Houston, we have a problem. But when our happiness is here, we're together, we're solid. So let's focus on being solid. Let's focus on showing up solid. Let's focus on loving on each other and being solid and being consistent throughout the year, not waiting for Valentine's Day. Because I promise you, listen, mark my words, it's going to listen tomorrow. Y'all already know these folks going to show their natural ends because they didn't get something for Valentine's Day. But drop in the comments, you guys, do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Yes or no? And if so, how do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Or if you don't celebrate it, then tell me, do you do something instead of celebrating Valentine's Day? Because again, the way things are, like these companies make bukus of money off of this one day. And again, if you look at the origin of Valentine's Day, it is not even a true love holiday. Valentine's Day was not an original love holiday. So where all that love stuff came from, again, is just a commercialized day. That's what it is. However, I don't knock people if they celebrate it, and I don't knock it if they don't. For me, I'm indifferent on Valentine's Day. I could celebrate it or I could not celebrate it, and I'll be fine. I've always been like that. I'm just like, okay, if I celebrate, if we go and do something, that's fine. If we don't, that's fine too. But I will say this, lately, I've been choosing not to celebrate Valentine's Day because, first of all, I don't like the rush. I don't like the wait. I don't like the crazy wait times in the restaurants and things like. I don't have the patience for that anymore. So I'm just like, okay, I don't want to go somewhere and spend 3 hours waiting. We got reservations and they're running. I don't want to be bothered with all that. Like, let's go today, or let's go on Sunday, or better yet, let's go on Monday during the week. Baby, we can pop out during the week. Ain't nobody outside. Ain't nothing crowded. Ain't no wait, no rush, no nothing. That's how I like to roll. Like, let's go. If everybody gonna be there tomorrow, I don't want to be there. But that's just me. Because again, the extremely expensive prices, why am I gonna do that? Just so we can say, oh, I posted it up. We went here for Valentine's Day. I'm not telling nobody no way. If I go and do something, I'm not, some things I'm gonna share, some things I'm just not. But again, this is not a dig on if you celebrate Valentine's Day. It's not a bash against Valentine's Day. It's not in support of Valentine's Day. It is what it is. Whatever you and your loved one decide to do, then that's what you all decide to do. And I say rock out with that. What I'm saying is, if you don't, by chance, you get up and you're like, and you find out, you ask him, babe, what we doing today? He's like, what you mean? What we doing today? We ain't doing nothing. What you want to do? It's Valentine's Day. You ain't playing nothing for us. No, I mean, I ain't like, no, I wasn't trying to do nothing today. If you get that answer, please don't go tell, oh, he gonna sit up here, he gonna act like he didn't know it was Valentine's Day, and he ain't even playing nothing. So what? So what? If he didn't plan anything for Valentine's Day and you want to celebrate Valentine's Day that bad, why don't you plan something? We got to start being authentic. We got to start back showing up genuine and authentic in our relationships and in our marriages, because sometimes it feels like people just do things just to take a picture or just to post it. It's just like today, a lot of things don't even seem, it don't feel real, because everything that's done has to be posted. And I mean, I know that that's the day and age that we're living in. We're living in all this social media, and it's good in its place. But some things, if you can, keep some things private and sacred between you and your loved one. Valentine's Day is here. Is it essential or is it overrated? You be the judge of that. You have to, only you can answer that question for yourself. Because again, the value that I place on Valentine's Day may greatly differ than what you and your loved one place on the Valentine's Day holiday. But what I will say is don't place more value in the Valentine's Day itself than you do placing it for your marriage or for your relationship. That energy, the value that you place for Valentine's Day, let's start transferring that over and let's place that value in our loved one. Let's start putting that type of energy in our relationship, in the relationship itself, opposed to focusing on planning, doing something for one day. Again, I'm not opposed to if people celebrate Valentine's Day. I'm not opposed to if you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Again, for me, Valentine's Day is indifferent for me. But what I would like to say, and I just want to drive this point home, don't tear up your home because you did not get something for Valentine's Day or you did not celebrate it. Don't give this Hallmark holiday that much value and that allow it to take up that much value and space in your relationship or in your marriage. But with that being said, I do hope that you all have a happy Valentine's Day. I hope that you and your loved one celebrate to the fullest. If you do celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope that you all celebrate it to the fullest. I hope that you love on each other, take care of each other, take care of yourselves. Until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Peace out, you guys. Good night. Peace out. Good night. Take care, you guys. Good night.